was kind of a revelation to me when I heard someone describe the difference between thinking to talk and talking to think. And I want to advance a third option, which is writing to think. So everybody's got their own way of sorting through their feelings and organizing their internal experience. And some people do that by sitting in quiet reflection, and then they sort it all out, they figure it all out, and then they're ready to verbally process it with somebody else. The other folks will not know what they're thinking, and they'll just start talking. They'll have a stream of consciousness, and through the process of describing what they're thinking and they're feeling, they reach a point of internal organization, and it's all sorted. Well, I think there's a third category, which is talking to think or thinking to talk. Doesn't work. For some reason, that's just not accessible to them, and it doesn't work. And so they have to write out their thoughts. And maybe it's kind of a dialogue with themselves, thinking to think, or talking to talk. I don't know. I don't quite know how to make sense of it. I just know that it works. And I just know that for some people, talking to think doesn't work for them. Thinking to talk doesn't work for them. But when you give them a pad of paper and a pen and they start writing, that's what generates or creates that internal sense of organization. I know what I'm feeling and I'm thinking. I know why I'm feeling and thinking that way. And I have a better self-understanding. Now, I would say I identify as a talking to think person. And maybe I'm a little ambidextrous. Sometimes I think to talk, but I generally like talking to arrive at what my thoughts are and have an internal sense of organization. But I want to know from y'all, are you writing to think people? Or are you a talking to think person? Or are you a thinking to talk person? I want to hear from y'all.